Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Gio. They call me the godfather of NFL YouTube prognosticators. Once again, it's my pleasure to be here helping you take the man's money. This is my 7th year on YouTube, and I'm so excited. First of all, the NFL is here, and it's week 1. I always do really well in week 1. Are you ready? Here are the picks. The first game we're going to look at has my Minnesota Vikings going to Tennessee, where the Titans are currently 2-point dogs at home. The number was a little higher until Teddy Bridgewater blew out his knee. I've been watching the Vikings for over 40 years, and this is my favorite player of all time. I was devastated. My initial reaction was,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But after a little while, I realized that it is the defense that's going to carry it for Minnesota. They might have the best defense in the NFC, and they'll still have Adrian Peterson, a rebuilt offensive line, some more weapons for Sean Hill, who is going to be taking over at quarterback. And Minnesota also traded for Sam Bradford. Now, my initial reaction was,
No, God, please, no! No!
but then I thought about it, and it's really the front office showing that they trust in Minnesota's defense. Adrian Peterson, rebuilt offensive line, more weapons for first Sean Hill and then Sam Bradford after at quarterback. You know, the Titans are a nice young team themselves. Marcus Mariota is going to be a very good quarterback in this league, and they have got some good young talent, but they are very young. They're a couple of years behind where Minnesota is. I think the -2 is a small price to pay. So let's take the Minnesota Vikings -2. The second game we're going to look at has the Cincinnati Bengals going to New York, where the Jets are 2.5-point dogs at home. The Bengals have lost some of their firepower up front. Their number 2 and 3 receivers are gone. That was Marvin Jones and Mohamed Sanu. Also, they're going to be missing all-world tight end Tyler Eifert, who will be gone for the first couple of games. Sanu didn't contribute too much, but between Jones and Eifert, that was 117 receptions for over 1,400 yards. Between the two of them, that was 17 of the 25 touchdowns through the air. Eifert especially will be missed with his 13 touchdowns. His backup, Tyler Croft, is also going to be gone. So they're going to be down to the bare bones in that department. They do have A.J. Green, who is a stud wide receiver. The Jets can counter with Darrelle Revis. Maybe he's lost a step or two. He's still one of the best cornerbacks in the business. I guess that'll mean that the Bengals will have to run the ball. But the Jets had the number 2 rush defense last year. The Bengals are going to lose some games, especially on the road, especially to a good team. The Jets are a good team, especially at home. So you know what we'll do? We'll take the points. So let's take the New York Jets plus 2.5. The third game we're going to look at has the Detroit Lions going to Indianapolis, where the Colts are 4-point favorites at home. Last year, quarterback Andrew Luck was running for his life, ended up getting hurt behind a very porous offensive line. He's already lost his left guard for the first couple of games at least. His center is a rookie. Look for more of the same in that department from last year. The Lions, meanwhile, started slowly in 2015. They lost 7 of their first 8 games, but 6 of them were against quality teams that all made the playoffs. And they came on really strong at the end, winning 6 of 8. They might carry that into this season. A lot of people will point out that they lost Calvin Johnson, the soon-to-be in the Hall of Fame wide receiver, but they replaced him with Marvin Jones, who I talked about in the last game, and also a very good quality veteran, Anquan Bolden. They have Golden Tate as well, a very good tight end in Eric Ebron. You know what? The Lions may actually win this game. I'm not saying that they will. They could win it, but that is just simply too many points. So let's take the Detroit Lions plus 4. And the fourth game we're going to look at is I think this is one of the Monday Nighters. It's Pittsburgh going into Washington, where the Redskins are 3-point dogs at home. A lot of people are thinking that Pittsburgh is going to win the Super Bowl, and a lot of people are thinking that Washington will regress from last year. Oh, while Pittsburgh will probably make the playoffs, in this game they're going to be without a lot of their top talent. Obviously, running back Le'Veon Bell is going to miss the first couple of games, including this one. Wide receiver Martavis Bryant is gone for the entire year. And they also lost their tight end, Heath Miller. This guy was one of the best over the last 8 years or so. Those guys won't be playing in this game. They do have wide receiver Antonio Bryant. However, he'll be matched up on the other side against Josh Norman, who the Redskins picked up from Carolina. He might be the best cornerback in the league. You know what? Could be too many points here. Another game where the underdog might win. So let's take the points here. Let's take the Washington Redskins +3. A couple of over-under games we're going to look at. The first game is the New York Giants at Dallas. That total is 46. You know, these two teams usually play high-scoring games. Let's face it, pretty good offenses, not very good defenses. For New York, Eli Manning is a very capable veteran quarterback. He's got Beckham Jr. and a lot of other weapons. I guess Dak Prescott starts for Dallas, the rookie. He looked really good in the preseason. He's also got another rookie, Ezekiel Elliott, to hand off the ball to behind a very good offensive line. I see this sailing way over the total, so let's take over 46. And the second game we'll look at is the LA Rams at San Francisco. That total is 44. You know, two good defenses and two bad offenses, the opposite of the last game. Last year, these two teams in the two games they played scored 33 and 35 points. I see that happening again. So let's take under 44. Here are my Let's Take the Man Money parlay plays for this week. In the first game, we're going to take the Minnesota Vikings -2, the Detroit Lions +4, the New York Giants, Dallas Cowboys over 46, and we'll take the Green Bay Packers, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens, and Houston Texans on the money line. A $25 bet will get you $729.14. For our second parlay, we'll take the Minnesota Vikings -2, the New York Jets +2.5, the Detroit Lions +4, Washington Redskins +3, take the New York Giants Dallas Cowboy game over 46, LA Rams San Francisco 49ers game under 44, and the Green Bay Packers on the money line. A $25 bet will get you $1,877.27. For my huge parlay play and my weekly teaser play, you can hit me up on the NFL YouTube Prognosticators Facebook page. Look for the link below. Here are my straight up plays for this week. A couple of special announcements. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the winners of the 5th annual GeoKnows Awards. Hatbox for Best Video Editing and Production, The Wise Guys TV for Best Duo, Andrew Warren for Most Entertaining Prognosticator, Masked Tweeter for Video of the Year, and Matt Combs for Best Prognosticator. Congratulations to all of you. I'd also like to make a special announcement. We're going to do things a little bit differently for next year for the best prognosticators. We're going to have 2 different awards, one for against the spread and one straight up. a chance to win one of these, a GeoKnows award. What you'll do is you're going to enter my Yahoo Pick'em pool. For the Against the Spread pool, the ID number is 14910 and the password is GeoKnows. And for the Straight Up pool, the ID number is 14913. The password is also GeoKnows. Make sure you get in on the fun. You have to do it before the season starts or you won't be qualified. I'll leave the link below. Okay, those are my picks for week 1 of the 2016 NFL season. Good luck to you. Make sure you sign up for your chance to win a GeoKnows award and check out that link below. Okay, for the GeoKnows YouTube channel, I am Geo. What do we always say? Let's take the man's money.